Hey guys, welcome to your virtual studio. I am Nicole. Let's begin with a 20-minute stretch. You won't need any props, just you and your body. Find your way to a comfortable seat and we'll start with just a quick breath work exercise. So once you arrive, wriggle your sit bones down, let your shoulders release any tension. Find a nice comfortable place for your head and find length in your neck. Let's start by taking a nice big inhale breath and a nice full exhale. 2 more times, a big breath in, a big breath out. Once more, a nice big inhale, a full exhale. Then start to give your shoulders a big roll and begin to nod your head just up and down. So drawing the chin to the chest, gazing to the sky, chin to the chest. Gaze into the sky. Once more, chin to the chest. Gazing into the sky, finding neutral, looking left and right. Stretching out the neck, left and right. Just 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and stretch the hands out by the hips and just come up onto the top of the fingertips. Raise your right arm to the sky, reaching for the left. Open the right side of the body. And lift the left, reach for the right, and open the left side of the body. And let's do that 4 more times. Right arm to the left, left arm to the right. 2 more times, right arm to the left, and left arm to the right. And as you arrive up through center, we're gonna take the right leg out towards the corner of the mat. The left foot's just gonna sneak into the inner thigh. We're gonna take a little twist here. Walk over the top of your right thigh, stretching out through the hamstring back of the knee, and then starting to climb your hands towards your ankle, maybe to your toes. Maybe you might be resting on top of your knee, making a fist stack and resting your forehead. So it doesn't matter where you are, as long as you're feeling some sensation. So sitting in a bit of a sweet spot. No pain, but also where you're feeling like you're getting the benefit of the stretch. So we're gonna hold this for 8 counts. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and for 1. Walking your hands back towards your chest and then swap over. We'll bring the right leg in and we'll take the left foot towards the outer corner left side of the mat. Then we'll twist our body over the top of the leg and walk it down. And then start to find your sweet spot once again. Whether that is fist stacking over the top of the knee, resting the forehead, maybe it's resting on the shins, or starting to pull yourself forward towards your ankle, or sending the hands and resting them on top of the toes. Doesn't matter where you are, we always want to check in with our body and move to our own levels and abilities. So just find your breath. Let's hold it here for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to walk our hands in, rise up, and then we're going to turn the right knee off to the corner of the mat or the front of the mat. Stretch your left leg back behind you so that you're setting yourself up for your pigeon pose. So if you need to, you can sit on top of the foot. If you can, you want to get your right foot towards the edge of the mat. So depending on the space and flexibility you have at the hip and the glute area, will depend on where your foot will rest. Stay up in the hands just for a moment, puffing the chest up, pushing the crown of the head to the ceiling. And if you feel like you would like to walk down, just gently rest the elbows to the floor, maybe letting your forehead rest, filling up the back of the ribs and the back body with your next inhale. With your exhale, just starting to soften yourself a little bit more. Become more comfortable, become more relaxed. Start to notice as the tension fades, your body relaxes even deeper into the stretch. We're gonna hold this for 10 more counts. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to use the hands, press them down into the floor and lift the chest back up. Curl your left toes under. Press yourself through hands and knees. Take some time moving into your cats and cows and starting to add some body rolls. So letting the shoulders roll, letting the pelvis roll. And you might even like to close down your eyes just to check in with your intuition and let your intuition be your guide for your movement. If you're moving just one direction, see if you can switch it. See if you can reverse the circles of the hips and reverse the circles of your pelvis. Just another 4 counts. And 3. And 2. And 1. Now we set up for our pigeon on the left. So curl your right toes out behind you. Draw the left knee in. Untuck right toes. Use your hands and just get nice and comfortable. Set the left foot up where you need it to be, whether it's resting under your pelvis or if it's off to the right side of the mat. If you feel good, let's go ahead and gently lower the forearms and the elbows to the floor. You might even rest your forehead and start to fade that tension. As you focus on your breath, feel as the body surrenders underneath the inhale and under the exhale. Take your time to drop into it. We are here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your time, use your hands, bring the chest back up, curl your right toes under, find your way back to 4-point kneeling. Knees under hips, start to push your hips back to your heels. Come forward, drop the belly down for a cow. Push back towards your child's pose. And let's just continue with that, finding your way through cow at the top. Moving towards a child's pose, hips back. Get a couple more. Hips back. Belly drops for cow. Once more. And then let's make it a little bit bigger as we push back. Now we move ourselves forward onto our belly. Chest comes up. Let's push back to our child's pose. And move through it once again. Chest to floor, swan stretch. And again, back to child's pose. And back through your swan. One more. Back towards your child's pose. And back through to your swan. Pressing back to child's pose. Resting in child's pose for 8 counts. Sitting the hips all the way over your heels, stretching the arms forward. Stay for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moving toward your puppy stretch. Walk the arms forward. Lower your chest. Lift the tailbone. And start to melt either your chin and gaze forward or rest your forehead. Connect your toes to each other. Soften through the armpit line, the lats. Sternum melting to the floor, breastbones dropping. Holding for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly rest your hips back over your heels. Bring the hands to the knees and push the floor away as you roll yourself up. Take a nice big step forward with your left foot. Stretch your arms in front of your shoulders. Now hinge your pelvis forward towards your left heel and then stretch open the left arm. Bring it in and then release the stretch. Push the pelvis forward, stretch the left arm open. Bring it in and release. Let's do another 8. Hinge, add the rotation and release out of it. 7, and we open, close, and pull back. 6, open, close, pull back. 5, open, close, and back. 4 more, open, close, and back. 3, open, close, and back. 2, open, close, and back. And 1, open, close. Now hands come down in front of your foot. Curl your right toes under, lift your right knee, left arm to the sky, take a twist. Bring it in, and let's do that again. Reach for the sky, find a twist. Inhale in, 2 more, exhale. And just 1 more. And gently lower the right knee and step your left knee behind. Right leg steps forward, we're prepared to do it all again. Start to swing the arms in line with the shoulders, press your pelvis through. Right arm opens this time, find a twist. Bring the right arm back and release the stretch. And push forward, find some rotation, and bring it back. 8 to go. Forward, open, close, and back. 7, open, close, and back. 6, open, close, back. 5, open, close, back. 4 more. 4, open, close, and back. 3 more. Hinge, open, close. 2 more. Hinge, open, close. Once more. Hinge it forward, open it, close it, and pull the hips down. Bring the hands down to the floor in front of the foot or inside the foot. Lift your left knee, right arm to a twist, open, close. Again, right arm. And 2 more. Find the twist. Bring it in once more, and open, and close. Lower the left knee. And slowly step yourself back. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Bring your knees a little bit wider than your hips. Toes together. Right arm to the sky. Thread underneath the left. Right arm to the sky. And thread it underneath the left. 8 more. Right arm. And thread. 7. And thread. 6. And thread. 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. And now bring it back and change side. Take the left arm to the sky, thread it underneath the right. Left arm to the sky, and thread it underneath. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, and 5, and 4, 3 more. 2, and the last one. And bring it back. Take a seat. Stretch your legs out to the front of your back, and then make your way down onto your back. Squeeze the knees into your chest, pull the knees apart, and then if you feel like you can, separate your feet and just let the inner thighs start to lengthen, feeling a little space across the front of the pelvis and the groin area. Just wriggle out through the back of the hips, massage the sacrum into the floor. Hold it for 5, and 4, and 3, 2, and for 1. Take your left leg all the way flat. Keep holding the right knee. Bring it higher and wider. Think about coming outside the line of your right armpit. Stretch across the front of the hips. Stretch into the groin area. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take a twist. Bring this knee across your body, folding it towards the left side. Stretch your right arm out nice and wide. Look over the left fingertips. Holding your twist, breathing through it. We're here for about 10 counts. So really start to soften the body for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly now, arriving onto your back And switch the legs over. Right leg will go long. The left knee goes off to the side. Right leg is still energized. Keep your shoulders down. Think of the left knee going wider and further and higher. So think of it coming towards the outer line of your armpit. Breathe into the front of the pelvis. Feel some sensations through the hip, through the groin. And when you're ready, we'll find our twist. Take it towards the right side. Stretch the left arm open. Ground through the back of the left shoulder. And then start to turn your head to look over the left fingertips. Breathe into the spine. Breathing around the spine. And then soften yourself with every exhale. Stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Soften the hands down. Slowly find your way onto your back. And then grab both of your knees. Swing yourself up to a seat. Take the left leg on the floor underneath and your right leg to the top. So set up for your shoelace. So you're wrapping your knees as best you can. Then we're going to walk the arms forwards. Start to lower your chest. Breathe into your hips and your glutes. Push your sit bones into the floor. Stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, as you rise up, take your right knee to sit in the inside of the left foot. So the right foot is wrapping behind you. Gently lower down to your forearms, into your elbows, onto your elbows. The right knee stays put, so we want it glued to the floor. And we want to breathe into this hip crease. Soften, deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Final 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently use your hands and rise yourself up. And then we want to take the right leg towards the bottom and the left leg to the top. Finding your shoelace. Knees stacking to the best of your ability. If you're in just a cross-leg position, that is absolutely fine as well. And take a little bit of a walk forward. We want our chest to start to fall over our thigh. We want our sit bones to stay grounded. And now we're sending our breath and directing it to those areas that are showing up tension. So start to feel as your breath travels through those areas and softens them for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly rise, taking your left foot and resting the knee inside the sole of your right foot, letting the hands walk back, keeping your left knee grounded. We gently let the forearms relax if that's available. Otherwise, we stay up on our hands and we keep our left knee glued and we breathe into this hip area on the left-hand side. Work the breath down the front of the thigh, down the front of your quad, holding, breathing. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now slowly rising up, taking your legs out and kicking them in front of you, giving the back of the knees a little bit of a shake, and finishing in a forward fold. Arms coming up and over your head, inhale. Exhale, we fold over the top of the thighs and release.